represent the West in the final, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. If you look at Oklahoma City, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And checking out the Spurs, 6.5 games back.
Checking out San Antonio, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position, filling out the middle. And at the 2024 NBA Cup West semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half. But OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Vassell. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dort.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
First quarter and about 1.5 minutes in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Back to Wembanyama. Count it. Good.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Let's hope Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. The Thunder with another miss.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play.
Whoa! Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Outside, Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Dort outside. This one for 3. Barnes with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. The 3 ball. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Williams. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Castle.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Thunder trail by 6. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's the cell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, go try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Now here's Fox. A solid offensive force, averaging 24 points a game.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Wallace. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. Now Wiggins, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Driving in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Chet Holmgren. Allie, what'd you learn?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, with a long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
Yeah, nice job by J-Dub, just playing above the rim.
1 minute left in the first quarter. There's the drive. Pass to Johnson. Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Sinks the tray.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Sohan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
They set the pick. It's Williams, high post. Johnson on it. Here's Wiggins. Williams from long range. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Substitution on the floor.
6 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. Sohan with a rebound. Now here's Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be back in a moment. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Spurs lead by 7. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell, then there's Holmgren, and it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. And he buries his first look.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
The ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Caruso, the pass to Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 8. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Johnson. Goes back up. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Waters is checked in for Champagny. Caruso outside. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Five on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
with great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
First free throw is good. And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams with it. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Williams. 15 in his last outing. Outside for Mitchell. Knocks down the triple.
And a credit to Williams for facilitating that bucket. He was watching for the outside opening.
Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 11. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Williams comes in for Holmgren, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Castle's checked in for Waters. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Excellent D there from Wiggins.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Thunder trail by 10. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wiggins outside. Down low. Lets it go from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Castle on the wing. Fires the 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, there's the alley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And check out the NBA's top 3-point shooters over the course of the past month. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. Vassell passes to Fox. And it's off from three-point range. Thunder trail by 13. Pass to Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Castle. Castle against SGA. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends Victor Wembanyama to the free throw line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Pass to Wallace, looking to end the run, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. Vassell against Dort, and here's Barnes. Back to Castle. Three-pointer, Fox. Sinks it from distance. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And SGA gets it to go.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Now here's Fox. He has 7, and stolen by Holmgren. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
19 seconds left to play in the first half. SGA deciding where to go with it. Vassell with the rebound. Castle right side. Takes the 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, that's a shot in the arm going into half. That's how you want to finish.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. San Antonio on top, leading by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, there are some high expectations coming into the season. And they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Spurs.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for Better Win Tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Monumentous.
I like that.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Castle with it. He's picked up by SGA. Back to Castle. Pass to Fox. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Here's Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Castle's got 9.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
SGA passes to Wallace. Dort for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Outside for SGA. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Thursday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then Friday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Here's SGA. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Here's Williams. Here's Wallace. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. He's got 10.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Here's a look at some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Holmgren. Vassell with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Wallace outside. Dort for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Wembanyama. Let's go with a three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Good on the shot. And that's now 27 points for Victor Wembanyama.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Williams looking around. Here's SGA. Clock at 6. To halt the run. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. Fades. And too long on the shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Williams. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
On the wing, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now here's SGA. Give him 8. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Thunder. Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harper. Over Mitchell. San Antonio again can't hit.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Up top, SGA. Holmgren, right side. The three. He drops it from range. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for San Antonio, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Back to Sohan. Over Williams. The shot by Sohan, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. .24 seconds left in the third. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by the Spurs. It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Sohan. Here's Champagny. Watched by Wallace. To the left side wing. Picked up by Sohan.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. San Antonio on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins, and it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace, and that one's good. Mitchell for three.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Pass to Williams for three. Harper pulls it in.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Champagnie. Drops in the three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Johnson with a bucket. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Mitchell feeling it out a bit with the step back. Puts up a three. Not going to go that time. And the Spurs shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Cornet can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Wallace, right side. Williams from long range. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Mitchell. McLaughlin, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's McLaughlin. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Cornet. To the right side. From deep, Harper hits the trifecta.
Oh, easy money. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. A different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Williams. The Thunder have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Williams looking around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Cornet to the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Here's McLaughlin. That's good on the jumper. McLaughlin's got his first basket.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Three-pointer. Harper pulls it in. Spurs lead by 22. Johnson passes to Sohan. Over Williams. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And this is what you like seeing. Sohan looking confident shooting from the mid-range.
And here's Wallace. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. The shot no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
From deep, Harper. They get it back. Cornette passes to McLaughlin. Here's Johnson. Now here's Cornette. Over Williams. Cornette can't hit. Dort outside. SGA passes to Dort. Launches it. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Cornette passes to McLaughlin. Back to Cornette. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 21. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander from about 16. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Outside Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Holmgren finds SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
San Antonio leading by 16. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Up minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter.
We got futures coming your way, baby. Who needs one? Make some noise.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Castle outside. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Cleared away by Dort. Thunder trail by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Wembanyama outside Fox. Here's Castle. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The three is in!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Caruso fires. Knocks down the trifecta. And it's the Spurs ball. They lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For three. Oh, the shot is off. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.